The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the South Florida Bulls, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Bulls offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays, and so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride.
Breaks into the open. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Quick release by the QB. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. No huddle here for the offense.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. From the gun, looking for a man. Gets it out quickly. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Last run didn't get much. Ball's at their own 26. Here's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. There he goes. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Swings it out to his running back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to the running back, and he's making plays.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They go to the counter. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Cummings. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete in the middle. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll leave it with the lone back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. Had to settle for the field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He breaks a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Off play action. He's got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Notre Dame will get things started with a fresh set of downs. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Touchdown, Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bring in the heat. They get to him as he throws.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here come the Irish, back on offense. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Gonna sling it on second down. He's got an open man. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. It's complete to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Keeps it on the bootleg. Got his man on the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll pull it on the read. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Well, the offense is trying to throw for it in their own end on third down, and quarterback receiver not quite on the same page, and they're lucky because that was almost picked off.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Allen. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Quick release on the RPO. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And the Bulls backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. He leaves it with his back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Bulls want to move quickly.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
Trying play action. Looking left. They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their...
He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And the Bulls will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds a man on the left. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Allen. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas there in the shadows of Touchdown Jesus.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Throws to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You know, they say sometimes for quarterbacks the hardest throws to make are when the guy's wide open. How do you miss that throw if you're the QB? Just put air on it. You can underthrow it by 10 yards.
Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Line getting set on second down. Off the boot, looking for his man. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Slings it. On target over the middle. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Makes a man miss. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Pulls it in. It's Hester. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. Got his man. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on third and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll throw on third down. Makes the grab on the left. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to pass. Got the quick pass. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got him down field. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Firing to the right, complete. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll send the tight end in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Iron! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. With that latest touchdown pass, might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Makes it past the marker. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. It's complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man. It's Hester. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Bulls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got it in the middle. It's Slater.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
With the catch, it's Hester. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Bulls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball.
Breaks into the open. Got enough space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did, Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to throw, it's Spears. Sets up the screen. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. At the 45, on its way. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Makes the catch. It's Bass. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Off-play action on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Notre Dame, once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. They've converted 3rd downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's Spears. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they take it in for 6 more points. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls' offense will return to the field. To the air on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Slater. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Offense in a bunch formation. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. They bring him down strong. Effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Gonna need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with the coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.